Okay, I'm going to talk now about a new feature that we have in 5.4, which is called a momentary snapshot, and the way it relates to events. If you look here, you'll see that at the bottom of my show file, there are a bunch of snapshots that have no number. You see a regular snapshot has a number. It will be affected by previous and next. Momentary snapshots have no number. That means I can recall a momentary snapshot or a non-sequential snapshot, and that means that it will not interrupt my previous next. It will not interrupt the flow of my show. So let me give you an example with that. So one of the things that happens on my show is that in between songs, these two channels here, one or other or both of them might say something to the crowd. I never know when they're going to say something. It's not programmed, so I have to be ready at all times to push these faders up so that they can speak to the crowd. So what I've done is I've made a momentary snapshot here, which is called D and G talk, and I've attached that to a function switch here. So when I press this function switch, up come those two faders so that they can talk to the crowd. That means when I hit next for the next snapshot, whether they're singing or not, the next snapshot will come, and in this case they don't sing on the song, and Horace does. So then I can, at the end of that song, I can press it again and up they come. So let's have a look at how we programmed all of that. So you've just seen how we can use a momentary or non-sequential snapshot in conjunction with an event to make your show flow more easily in a real world situation. So I'd like to explain that a little bit. So if I look here, you'll see a regular snapshot with a number. These are non-sequential snapshots or momentary snapshots that don't have a number. Okay, how do we do that? So let me just make a new snapshot. You'll see it has a number. To make it a momentary snapshot, I hit momentary. I'll bring it back up here. To make it a sequential snapshot, I just hit sequential again. And now it has a number. Okay, I'm going to delete that one. So the snapshot included in this workflow is this one, D and G talk. So there's two channels involved. Here they are, the two vocal channels. You can see indicated where the faders are going to go to when I recall that snapshot. You see I have a crossfade time of 1 second, and the only scope that's included is the fader and mute position. So when I recall that snapshot, all that will happen is those two channels will go to an unmuted state, and they will go up to their more or less 0 position for talking. Let's see how that works with the event. So over here, I have an event, and it's a very simple event. The trigger is function switch 7 pressed, and the action is recall snapshot D and G. So I press switch 7, this snapshot will be recalled. Okay, let's see where those triggers and events are in the list. So here, you'll find the function switches, and I chose 7 because it was one I wasn't using anywhere else. And the action was recall snapshot D and G talk. So I'm going to delete that. If you go down the list to snapshots, recall snapshot is a non-sequential one, which you will find here, D and G talk. Of course, I could have a wait time if I wanted to, but I want it to go straight in. There we go. So that's how those momentary snapshots and events work together.